And the truth is, if we ever get to a point where we are lashing at ourselves and fighting, I can't be friends with you ever again. Even if I don't have anything, even if I don't like hate you, I just can't be friends with you again because we've gone too far. I see women, especially, they fight. I've seen women fight, insult themselves, wash their dirty laundry outside, and then later on, 2 days, they're like besties again.
I cannot do it though.
Me too.
No. There should be some form of respect that doesn't let us get to that point.
We will never get there.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. That person wasn't my friend to start with. She was a roommate, and so she got treated like a roommate. But every single friend that I have, I'm proud to say that even the ones that we had our issues or our beefs, we never got to a point where we insulted ourselves or what. So there's none of my female friend that I will see on the road and not be able to say hi, even if we are cold to each other, even if we're not having as much fun as we used to have before.
Let me tell you what weirdly happened to me. I had like a friendship breakup a while back, and then me and this girl were like really cool, we're friends and everything, and all of a sudden she just came and then she was like, I don't like how you spoke to me about something. We're having a conversation, and apparently she didn't like how I said a particular thing. So now regularly what I will do in that situation is I will just come to you and be like, I don't like what you said, but this person decides not to come and tell me, so she keeps it in her mind. And then a long time after, I just see her somewhere later, I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, I don't like how you said this. I was like, you should have told me. Like, this is not a big deal. It's not to say sorry. Sorry is very easy for me to say. So I'm like, okay, sorry about this. So she's like, she already had a conversation with some other person who now told her that she should not be friends with me again. I'm like, wow.
Some other person, a woman.
Yeah. I'm like,
I said it. And that brings me to something. Yeah. How much truth can you tell a woman? And I'm going to start, Gabi. I need you to speak on this because I feel like it goes back to what I said in the beginning. How women are very sentimental, emotional, and think with their hearts. You know, me inclusive. Anything I'm saying is me inclusive, you guys. So sometimes you're not objective, and then somebody comes to you and says, see, this thing that you're doing is hurting me. Instead of you to sit down and put yourself in this other person's shoe and say, okay, if I was the one on the receiving end, how would I feel? You start to think, why is this person saying this to me? Is it because she's jealous? Is it because she's
I think for me, Sha, different women handle things differently, but if it were to be me, it depends on how the person is saying it. For me, whether you're even a guy or whether you're a girl, if you're coming to meet me and you're saying, I didn't like what you did, blah blah blah, all of that, it's all dependent on how you put it forward. If you put it forward in a very good way, we're cool, we'll sort it through. But if you come in a way that it looks like you're trying to be rude, you're trying to be oppressive, just like, you didn't do it this way, or you want to show me that's even the part that me I hate, where somebody wants to show me, I want to show you that, what you're doing is wrong, or I want to put you in your place or something like that. Once you get to that point, I'm just ready.
Like, what the hell are we doing? How are we friends?
Do you understand?
See, there is a level of respect. I like that. I love what you said. There's a level of respect you need to have for your friends to the point where, you rate the relationship. And I feel like, these days, I don't have a lot of female friends either. But I'm very intentional about the kind of women that I want in my life. I want women that uplift me. You see this thing, in a lot of female circle, you go in there, you're talking to your friend and you'll be like, I bet carry this your flying, I should go sit down. Or, I bet carry this your chinge leg, I bet get out, easy or something. I can't even be in that circle. Okay. Do you understand? And there's some women it works for. It's just not me. Hey, me Tiny, please. No, you only say, yes, queen. Oh, queen, you're looking hot like a heater. Wow, who on this child? Oh, is this speaking? Oh my God.
Honestly, these are the kind of things Tiny likes. She's saying it, she actually means it.
Exactly, I mean it. Okay, I need to be in circles that uplifts me. Yeah. You understand? So I feel like, these are the dynamics. And there's some people that it works for. Even if let's say there's something it works for, but I feel like if you are in a friendship, for me, how I reason it is, you're in a friendship, for example, that you will constantly say, I better get out, idiot. It's a very fine line. You could the day that you are angry and you say, "I beg, get out, idiot," or "you are stupid," it now means something. Something, you've crossed a major line. Do you understand? But if do you understand? Just imagine you insult you jokingly say certain things that are nasty. What makes you think that when you are angry you say something different, or you'll be respectful?
Here's the thing about that. That thing is a little bit dicey. You know, I've had friendships with people who are like, that's how they talk. They throw these words around as play. See, let me tell you, a lot of Yoruba people, you know, even when you see, like, not all, but like many Yoruba people will tell you, they'll say this, and it's not like they're trying to insult you per se, but it's almost like it's part of a vocabulary for a lot of people, basically. Let me just put it that way. So sometimes it's not coming from a place of hate or coming from a place of disrespect. It's just coming from a place of, I'm cool with you to the level that I can say anything, not to disrespect you per se. So for that one, I kind of understand. It depends on the person.
I get
how
it
the
too,
person is
but
saying
I get it too. But I feel like if you want to be in that kind of social circle, you should understand yourself to the point where you know that you can take it. Me,
you
Tiny,
cannot.
I know that I can't.
You
I
will not.
won't.
Okay.
It's something that I am very unwilling to do.
Okay.
Because over time, it shows.
Okay, now I want to
are.
ask you something, Tiny. You were talking about how you want to put yourself in more circles of a certain type of circle for friendships now. How do women meet women and become friends? Because when we were in school, it was easy to just find, like, a lot of my friends were people that I made from school. You just feel the same female friend, she's in your class. Next thing is, they'll just come to your room and be like, it's time to go to class now, you're not ready. I'm
But these days,
but like, I was finish my makeup, I'm coming, wait for me. All those kind of things. And women like to move together. That's another thing.
True.
Women, we love to move together. We don't like it's very, one of the things you hardly find is, you know, women that are very independent. If you're independent, it's rare. What I mean by independent is wait first. So this is it. So you see a woman is sitting down, right? And maybe she's in like a meeting or a classroom. She wants to go to the restroom. She'll be like, "Oh, come with me, my friend."
Gabrielle, that was in primary school.
That's not primary school. I'm telling you what I know about women.
Okay,
we
fine.
like to be together. I don't know how to explain it. That's something about women. So if you're not a kind of person who, if you're too independent, you would even kind of struggle with female friendships, to be honest.
True.
Yes, because female friendships are all about just sitting together, being together. A female friend always wants her friend by her side. That's the truth.
Do you know that I'm going to retract my statement when I said it's in primary school? Because the thing is, I think it was a few days ago, I went out with my friend, and she was even mourning. We were at her mom's burial. Her mom's soul rest in peace, Professor.
Amen.
So do you know that even when she was mourning, like in mourning, I was struggling because of my period, and she said, I stood up to go and change or sort myself, and she followed me. She said, "I'm coming, let me follow you." I'm like, okay.
So
I'm not used to it, because
are you serious?
I'm not used to it anymore, because now that I'm an adult, I'm usually on my own a lot of the time.
Okay.
So I've started to explore new friendships, and it was really beautiful to see, to me, and I feel like it's something that I would have done for her as well, to know if she needed help.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really nice.
So but it's nice, because even me too, when I was, way back, I used to be like very, very independent. There was a time where me and a couple of other ladies who were like my friends went somewhere. We're sitting down like in a classroom back then in school, and then one of them said, "Let's go and ease ourselves." I was like, for me, that was the first time I was like, ease ourselves. Obviously, we don't have the same body. We don't share the same bladder. How is it supposed to be like time for easing ourselves? But it was later, as I started to go on in female friendships, I started to realize that it's part of it. Your friend wants to go and ease herself. You go with her.
Please let me say, like, I really want to go and ease myself. Come on, follow me.
Come on, follow me. Come on.